Alright guys, we have a brand new boss rush stage in Dokkan, When Wishes Backfire, Birth of the Shadow Dragons. We're returning to this event years later to complete the new stage 9 boss rush, and we have some brand new missions alongside it as well. One for clearing it once, one for using 4 GT Heroes category units, which should be very simple to do, especially with the Carnival LSJ4 Gogeta and how good the GT Heroes category is, and then another for using a full category of 6 Battle of Fate category units. So only 4 for GT, then you can use 2 other units of your choosing, but a full Battle of Fate category team. And we are going to attempt to beat this stage not only in this video, but also hopefully both the missions as well. So let me know how you found the stage and missions down in the comments. Was it easy? Was it difficult? But we're gonna hop right in, as always, completely blind, and see how we do.
Let's fucking go!
So let's go. The first Shadow Dragon we are facing, I'm pretty sure that's Haze. We're going to be fighting every Shadow Dragon in this video, all the way up to, of course, a Mega Shenron. Do you remember back in the day when a Mega Shenron was actually considered one of the hardest enemies in the whole game? Whereas now, of course, absolutely nowhere near that, which is kind of crazy. Again, I think I say this like at least 2-3 times a year. Yeah, that's not going to do any damage, I'm afraid. Yeah, 67 damage. I told you that wasn't going to do any damage. You know, they're basically, not really, but kind of meant to be invincible for 1 turn. Okay, so just to let you know that that wasn't going to happen, but good try, okay? You know, kind of like a little dog, I'd walk over to you and give you a little pat on the head. Well done. Good for trying. Good luck. I'll give you a badge. I'll give you a ribbon for that. But you know, I think I say this like a good 2-3 times a year. How one enemy or one event, one stage used to be the hardest in the whole game, and now it's just not. Now it's just not, and it's just crazy how quickly Dokkan can just flip on a dime like that, and how quickly things can change. And we have power creep. I mean, look at this year alone. You know, beginning of the year, 10th anniversary. First joint celebration between Global and JP. We get the Gogeta and Vegito. They are easily top 1 and 2 in the game. We have both year 7 Easy A's who are like very close behind them, but they still get jumped and gapped by both 10th anniversary units. And we were like, how do you top that? You know, Vegito especially, but both Vegito and Gogeta are meant to be... They're meant to be boss killers. They are boss killers. You know, you pull out their active skill, that's it, game done. Game over, man. Game over. That's literally their function. That's what they do. Counter for me, please. Damn, no counter and a stun? Why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta stun? Why you gotta make my life more difficult? Why you gotta make this longer than it needs to be? I mean, you're gonna be dead in a minute anyway, because you just took a fat PH crit from SSJ4 Goku. But now look at us. We're like, what, 6 months later into the year? Which is kind of crazy, by the way. We're already in August. We're already in August. Are you nullify? I don't remember you nullifying. Why you gotta be like that? I mean, you can eat the dirt anyway. Like, how does that taste? Because you're still dead nonetheless. We just took a little bit longer to get there. And now we have the GDC units, who, majority of them, I would say, I think that's a sensible thing to say. Majority of them, actually having in SSJ4 Gogeta appear now is actually quite nice, because of course we have the 10 turns of his 70% chance to nullify and counter, where he's just appeared now. So turn 3, that's only just started ticking down. That's only just started working. Another stun, bro. I do not remember this many Shadow Dragons stunning. What is your problem? Why do all the Shadow Dragons feel like stunning? You're lucky I can't stun you back, but what I can do is absolutely slap you about with a bit of damage. That's one thing that's for sure. You can stun me, I can hit you with 2 super attacks and you die. How about that? How about that? Honestly. Oh, what do you do? Do you lock? No, you don't lock, do you? No. Did you just seal him? Is that what you just did? Oh, disgusting. See, it's been so long since I've touched this event. I have no idea what all of these Shadow Dragons do. I think the only one I remember is literally because I used to make content on it, was the final phase of a Mega, which I'm pretty sure he locks, and that was the whole difficulty of it. To be fair, I'm pretty sure his second phase nullifies dodge, to be fair. So that's going to be kind of fun. To be fair, there isn't many units here by then who are going to be dodging. You may have sealed him, but you can take this right back. Ronaldo free kick. Soo! Hold that damage. Yeah, even without the super attack, I'm still clapping your cheeks with damage. Anyway. Less of that. I'm sick and tired of the sealing and stunning. We need to relax. And then look at you. Dead in pretty much, what, 2 super attacks on the counter? Not even. Okay, can we maybe chill out with the you know, the sealing, the stunning, please? That'd be really nice. Right, I've got these two together, which is what I wanted. It would actually be better if I do this, but I don't really want to do that. Considering how quickly we are beating these enemies, and I can't imagine they're going to do much damage, even though Super Easy SJ4 Goku needs to be in slot 1 or slot 2. I think with type advantage and the fact that these early stages aren't that difficult because of how big the power curve is. Can I get another counter back to back? We're not going to go back to back. At least we're not stunned, I guess. At least we're not sealed or stunned. I'll take it. Do you know what I mean? Small dubs. We should be able to safely rotate Goku off, I think, especially post super attack. So I'm going to have the next rotation with one SSJ4 Gogeta and the Super Easy A SSJ4 Goku. I probably should have bought the LR Jeets, but I just kind of didn't, and I don't know why. You know, I built the team. I mean, to be fair, I say I built the team. The team was already built, and then I was like, hey, let me bring Super Easy A SSJ4 Goku. You know, he's actually very, very good. You know, he might not damage as high as both the boosted LRs, because, you know, they are boosted. But, you know, he's a very good unit. Let's bring him on the team. And for some reason, I just decided to take Jeets off instead of the SSJ4 Goku. So maybe I actually should have kept Jeets here. And then I wouldn't really have a clashing link problem. And I could have had both of them on the team rather than 2 SSJ4 Gokus who are not going to link together. Because, you know, the Super Easy A has to be in slot 1 or slot 2, which I really still don't know why they did that. Slot 2 is absolutely fine. Slot 1, no, you're not going to put this guy in slot 1 ever though, really, are you? Only if you have to. Only if you're forced to. Only if you're locked. You lock? What? I don't remember Ice locking. He disables evasion as well. I mean, to be fair, this is actually completely fine with me. Having the int SSJ4 Goku, or sorry, Gogeta in slot 1 actually just isn't an issue. But the fact you lock... why are the Shadow Dragons such scumbags? Like, absolute scumbags. What do you mean you lock? You're not even the big boss. You're not even the final enemy, and you're already locking me. Like, honestly. I mean, you can disable dodge all you want. I actually really don't mind. I really don't mind if you disable dodge. We have some very beefy units on this team, so by all means, you do that. You do that. You can still hold the counter. You can still hold the counter. Eee! What?
There's a missing point!
Alright, we're back. I do know why Gogeta died. It was because he wasn't in slot 2 or slot 3, so he didn't have the extra 250 attack and defense that he does get. But I didn't expect that a 2025 Easy A would get his cheeks clapped, rumbled, shooketh, and just together, okay, from an event that came out years ago. Now, I don't know the kind of numbers that Ice is putting out, okay, but again, I don't expect an Easy A of SSJ4 Gogeta's caliber, whether he's in slot 2 or 3 or not, to be taking 400k on normals. It wasn't even a super attack. He got his cheats clapped by 400k normals. Wild. Wild. I mean, I'm overplaying it a little bit. That 250% attack and defense he gets from being in slot 2 or slot 3 is very, very important. But still, I still didn't expect him to take that much. Oh, you've locked Goku in slot 3. That's a bit annoying because, you know, that's another unit that kind of needs to be in a certain slot to be okay. But hopefully, between everyone here, we can just do enough damage and it just kind of doesn't matter. I have also swapped out the LRSSJ4 Goku for my boy Jeets, just so we don't have any linking problems. And also, it just puts my boy Jeets in the limelight, you know? Why should we give Goku all the attention? We're not going to treat Jeets like the oldest child, the middle child that just kind of gets forgotten about and you just kind of don't care about and you just favor the younger child. No, I'm not going to do that to my boy. So he's back on the team. He's here. Now, there's not going to be any super attack, so while the normal from Ice may kind of hurt a bit on Super Easy in SSJ, or not in, Strength SSJ for Goku, I think we should be okay. Again, it's kind of annoying that he's locked out the Super Easy 8 SSJ for Goku, considering he needs to be in slot 2 or slot 1. Again, I really think they should have made it slot 2 or slot 3. I get Jeets is slot 2 or slot 3 on his Super Easy 8, but it just, you're never going to have him in slot 1. 2 or 3 would have been perfect. I mean, do you know what? If we had like an extra additional and crit along the way, we actually probably could have killed Ice in this one whole turn. Oh, Goku is popping off. We definitely could have got the kill in one turn. You guys are letting him down. Oh, okay, maybe we'll take double digits. That's all good. I just seen who's locked. That's completely fine. What turn are you on? Turn 7. So that means you have one more turn, or this is your last turn, shall I say, of their entrance buff. So we might as well make the most of it and hopefully get one more stack in. We're going to get one more stack in. They do have type advantage, so they're probably going to put Ice in a bag right now. Put Ice in the bag. Yeah, I mean, I'll take it. It's one extra stack. Do you know what I mean? It's one extra stack. But we're now on to Sin. We're now technically what would be the final stage. Actually, no, because it goes Sin. He actually has his own stage, and then he gets a Mega, right? Am I misremembering? That is how it goes, isn't it? I'm pretty sure he has a stage where it's Sin Shenron, and then the final stage is a Mega. Let me go check. Honestly, it has just been that long that I just don't remember. No counter? No counter? No? Damn! 530 something K! Shit! Oh, maybe I underestimated this event. Yes, Sin has his own stage. I mean, to be fair, it skips right to the hardest part, but still, that's only a 1.344 million super attack, you know? You know, those are baby numbers. Those are rookie numbers. Like, why are you taking, like, over 500k on a super attack when Sin Shenron's doing 1.344? I mean, do they have increased stats on this boss rush and I just don't know about it? Did I just not see something? I mean, let me actually check. Let me check to be sure. Okay, yeah, they kind of get inflated stats. That would explain quite a lot. I mean, the first, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish phases up to Nova are kind of baby damage stuff we could easily handle. 2.64 is the highest attack stat or super attack stat that you're going to see from Nova. Then Ice jumps up to 3.808. And then Fizz Sin Shenron is... Well, Sin Shenron is doing 6.664. Those are such specific numbers. Not even just 6.4 mil. Not even just 6.6 mil. Something like that. No. 6664. 2.38 milli on a normal. I mean, okay. Sure. Right, let's get you fused. I would like to let you stack a little bit more, but because your entrance animation is gone, I'm not going to do that. They have 2.41 million defense anyway. I'm actually going to let them go in slot 1, especially because I can see where the super attack's coming from. And then hopefully we can just counter it. To be fair, no, we should be able to counter it, right? No. See, this is why you need... Well, this is why I want, at least, the HP percentage that we have on our health bars. I also want that on enemy health bars as well. Because then when you have conditional passives where you need to have an enemy at like 70% HP or below, 50% HP or below, and then a unit gets guaranteed crit, or in SSJ4 Gogeta's case, when you fuse the year 7s together, you know, he gets guaranteed nullification and counter, I could know... You know, hey, there's a super attack coming there because of his scouter. Slide him in slot 1. I mean, we're going to try and do it anyway, but at least I know, hey, Sin Shenron's got low enough health right now. Put him up there. We've got guaranteed counter going on right there. So I feel like whenever we get the next update, which I think is actually not too far away. I think it's a few months. October time, I think. The next big update is meant to be coming out. But whenever it is, hopefully they add the health bar percentage to enemy health bars as well. I think that actually be a really good implementation into the game. Like a really, really good one. Some of you may disagree, and that's completely fine. But I actually do think that'd be quite handy. Again, especially when it comes to units' passives, where you're relying on enemies' health bars being on a certain percent for that unit to be able to do a certain thing. Okay, this is the final phase. You do lock, right? Or is it just the AoE? Oh no, it's just the AoE. I thought he locked. Well, if that's the case, we're popping active in this bitch. That's what we're doing. Hold that dragon fist. Cave in the chest. Make him wheeze. Crack them Dragon Balls. Damn, you only done half your HP bar. I mean, at least you got extra stats and guaranteed crit, right? That's my boy Jeets' turn. I mean, it'll do, right? It will do. It's literally just over a bar of damage. I mean, I'm actually a little bit scared. Because I don't know how much damage he's doing on his AoEs now, or super attacks, or normals. Now that, of course, they have higher stats. So, do you know what? And I don't care, because they're part of the game. Say what you will. Say what you want. I want my dub. I've come back into the event. We've got this far. I kind of don't want to lose. So, I'm popping an item. Especially because this guy as well has only had one turn of being about. So, he hasn't really had time to stack whatsoever. That's fine. I'll take that. The Whis was probably a good idea then. Counter. 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 Where's my counters? Where's my counters? You're letting me down. 70 mil though. I'll take that. Also, there's crits coming. But where's my counters? Where's my counters? Please. Dokkan, please. Where's my counters? We just done 26 mil on a crit, and his HP bar just drizzled. It drizzled down. It didn't come flying down. It drizzled. Where's my counter? I don't understand, Dokkan. I'm gonna keep asking you. Where's my counters? I paid for counters. I would like my counters, please. Where are they? Where are they? Please, someone tell me. Where are they? And keeping Carnival LSJ4 Goku on this rotation means he's not floating, so I can't give the other rotation his support either. Which is really annoying. Like, really, really annoying. But it's okay. I mean, at least he's giving permanent support here rather than every other turn or so in slot 3. So I guess it's not too bad that he's actually on main rotation, just constantly sitting next to Gogeta, buffing him and whoever's in slot 3, but especially Gogeta. I mean, we're slowly whittling him down. You know, we've done almost 4 bars of health, but we're slowly getting him down. Right, we still got a Whis active. Super attack in slot 1. We're going to pop the active skill. Mine's not going to do as much, unfortunately, but still going to do extra. We're going to crack those Dragon Balls a bit more. Send Omega to the side. He needs to have a cup of water. Down, damn! Oh, wait, that's mine. I thought mine was on this rotation. Never mind. I got it the wrong way around. I got it the wrong way around. No, I know the Easy A and the AJ one don't link together, but I'd prefer to have the Fizz one in slot 1 just because of the counter. Hey, he's got my back. Unlike the Carnival LR right now, he don't want to counter shit. Hold that. Holdeth thateth to your chesteth, and I know your chesteth be wheezingeth. Deep breaths, it's okay, deep breaths. Someone fetch a Mega and Asthma Pump right now because he can't handle all this smoke. He cannot handle all this smoke. Hold that. You are wheezing heavy right now. Kick to the chest. Punches to the gut, to the sternum, to the stomach. Kamehameha. Oh, 102 mil from the Carnival Alliance for Gogeta. This is Rainbow. I would love to have mine Rainbow because seeing those numbers are luxurious after using his active skill. Honestly. Honestly. Imagine a unit busting out over 100 mil. Ah, I'm busting. I'm about to bust. Lord of mercy, I'm about to bust. You're definitely wheezing now. I know that kick across your chest be hurting you. Someone get him an asthma pump, please, because his breaths are sounding shaky. They are sounding wheezy. He needs all the help. He sounds like that one penguin toy from Toy Story, Wheezy. Hey, Woody, I need a new squeaker. He's been left on the top shelf behind all the books covered in dust. You're wheezing. You're wheezing. Come on, additional. It's because we don't have the links active that we're just not doing enough damage. I don't think we're going to get the dub right now. I think we're going to go do an extra turn. I mean, maybe if we get another one. Another one? Damn. It be like that sometimes. It be like that. Okay, well, as much as I don't really need to do that, I don't want to risk losing. Actually, you need to be up here. I don't want to risk losing because we are literally about to win. And if I died on this turn at any given point, I think I'd cry. I think I'd cry. So I'd rather that didn't happen. Yeah, I'm actually definitely glad I used the Whis because he didn't want to counter again. So definitely glad I did that. And I don't know how much damage he would take on a super. I don't know how much damage Omega be doing in this boss rush stage. But there we go. The GT Heroes dub in the bag. Thank you very much. And that is how you complete all missions in one run. We completed the GT Heroes mission and also the Battle of Fate category mission as well. Done and dusted in one run. 15 stones. Sometimes, guys, if you need to use an item, put your Saiyan pride to the side and just use that item. There we go. Done and dusted. All missions complete. The new Birth of the Shadow Dragons boss rush complete. Let me know how you found it down in the comments. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care, have a great day. And peace.